What if Yamaha had unleashed a middleweight monster back in 2007 that could have changed the Supersport game forever? Imagine a bike that filled the gap between the R6 and R1, not just in displacement, but in character, tech, and raw rider appeal. Welcome to Auto Craze, and today we're diving into a hypothetical beast that should have existed, the 2007 Yamaha YZF-R9. Now, picture this. It's 2007. Supersports are at their peak. The R6 is razor-sharp and screaming at the top of its lungs, while the R1 dominates as the leader-class legend. But riders start asking, what about something in the middle? Not as rev-happy and peaky as the R6, but not as intimidating as the R1. That's where the idea of the YZF-R9 fits in perfectly. A 900 cubic centimeters triple-cylinder powerhouse that would have offered a perfect balance of torque, agility, and control. This imaginary R9 would have been built around a newly developed 889 cubic centimeters inline-3 engine, similar to what we'd eventually see years later in Yamaha's MT-09 platform. But for 2007, it would have been tuned differently. Sharper throttle response, a higher redline, and a lightweight frame similar to the R6's, but slightly beefed up to handle the added torque. The result? A bike with around 115 to 120 horsepower, but with a mid-range punch that left the R6 behind and still kept things lighter than the R1. The chassis would have been a masterpiece of balance. Aluminum Deltabox frame, fully adjustable KYB suspension, and radial-mounted front brakes. Lightweight wheels, aggressive geometry, and a short wheelbase would have made it a corner-carving machine. And ergonomics? More forgiving than the R6, slightly more upright, giving you better comfort for daily rides or track days. What would have set the 2007 R9 apart wasn't just the specs, it would have been the experience. The triple-cylinder growl, the linear power band, and the flickable nature would have made it the ultimate do-it-all supersport. It could tour, it could commute, and it could rip laps all day long. While Yamaha didn't release the R9 in 2007, the concept makes you wonder how the middleweight category could have evolved if they had. It would have predated the current trend of high-performance, mid-displacement bikes by over a decade. A true rider's machine with the soul of a sport bike and the heart of a daily weapon. If Yamaha had built it, the YZF-R9 could have been the benchmark for the entire middleweight segment. Maybe they were ahead of their time, or maybe we just weren't ready for it yet. Stick around Auto Craze for more deep dives into machines that moved, or could have moved, the motorcycle world.